Throughout history, beyond emperors and warriors, there have been visionaries and magnates whose pursuits of wealth and innovation have defined eras. These are not just history makers. They are the bedrock of commerce, the pioneers of prosperity. These are the titans of time. Our first titan, Marcus Licinius Crassus, stands tall amidst Rome's pantheon of riches. A maestro of monetary gains, his strategies, both audacious and contentious, forged a legacy that extended beyond mere coinage. As we delve deeper into his ventures, we'll glean the timeless tenets embedded in his endeavors, principles that, to this day, echo in the bustling boardrooms and marketplaces of our world. So, prepare to journey into a world where business acumen meets history as we chronicle the lives of the titans.
Titans of Time, Marcus Crassus.
In the heart of ancient Rome, amidst its grandeur and intricacies, Marcus Licinius Crassus was born into a noble family, a lineage that boasted senators and consuls. Yet, the Rome of Crassus's youth was tumultuous. Power struggles and political intrigue were the order of the day. As a young man, he bore witness to the rise of the dictator Sulla and the dark era of proscriptions that followed. In these turbulent times, many of Crassus's relatives met untimely ends, their names on Sulla's notorious lists. Yet, adversity for some breeds opportunity. From these early experiences, Crassus would glean his first lessons in power, wealth, and the delicate balance between the two. But before he could rise as Rome's wealthiest son, he had to navigate its intricate web of politics, alliances, and betrayals. The Rome of Crassus's youth was not just a city of grandeur, but also one of grim shadows. With the rise of the dictator Sulla, political opponents were not just sidelined. They were proscribed, their names publicly listed, their lives deemed forfeit. Crassus's own family faced the brunt of these tumultuous times. They were supporters of the populares, the political opponents of Sulla. Many of his kin were purged in this era of blood and betrayal. For a time, young Crassus was forced into exile, fleeing the very city that would one day bear witness to his meteoric rise. But exile was not to be his destiny. With Sulla's consolidation of power and the ebbing of proscriptions, Crassus returned to Rome. It was during these subsequent years that he began to harness the political landscape's volatility, turning the tides of fortune to his favor. He secured military achievements under Sulla's banner, amassing both wealth and favor. And as Sulla's reign ended, Crassus positioned himself astutely, leveraging both political acumen and newfound wealth. From the shadows of proscription and the challenges of exile, Marcus Crassus began to sculpt his empire of wealth, laying the groundwork for ventures that would soon become legendary. Crassus, ever the astute businessman, quickly recognized the potential in Rome's burgeoning real estate market. He bought properties at a discount, especially those seized or in distress, and transformed them, amassing significant returns on his investments. Yet, his methods weren't always conventional. His infamous firefighting brigade was as much a lesson in opportunism as it was in entrepreneurship. Offering to buy burning buildings for a pittance, Crassus would only deploy his brigade to douse the flames once a deal was sealed. In a world of senators and generals, Crassus carved a unique niche for himself. His influence wasn't just wielded in the Senate houses or on battlefields, but in the very foundations and structures of Rome. Each brick, each villa, and each coin seemed to echo his name. The dark days of Sulla's proscriptions also played a role in Crassus's ascent. Seizing properties of the proscribed, Crassus expanded his portfolio, turning the misfortunes of politics into personal profit. By mastering the art of opportunity and capitalizing on the shifting sands of Roman politics, Marcus Crassus didn't just amass wealth, he redefined its very meaning in ancient Rome. Rome was not just a bastion of wealth, but of power. And no tale of Marcus Crassus would be complete without understanding his dance with the ever-turbulent politics of the Republic. As Crassus's wealth grew, so did his ambitions. Yet, in Rome, economic might alone was not the ticket to paramountcy. One needed allies, influence, and, at times, cunning political strategies. Enter the first triumvirate, an informal alliance between Crassus, the military genius Pompey, and the rising star, Julius Caesar. A symbiotic relationship. Crassus provided financial backing, Pompey brought military support, and Caesar, his ever-growing political influence. Yet, as with all things Roman, the alliance was not without its tensions. Rivalries brewed, egos clashed, and while the triumvirate achieved many shared objectives, cracks inevitably began to form. Crassus, ever ambitious, sought military glory to match his wealth. He looked eastward, to the vast and wealthy Parthian Empire. The Battle of Carrhae, a bid for unparalleled military distinction, would become one of the most significant and tragic chapters of his life. To the eyes of Marcus Crassus, Parthia shimmered with promise, a realm rich, vast, and, most importantly, a feather yet to be placed in Rome's imperial cap. But this wasn't just about Rome. It was personal. A chance for Crassus to achieve a military glory that had so far eluded him, to stand shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Pompey and Caesar in terms of military prowess. The Parthian campaign, however, was no simple affair. The desert's scorching heat, unfamiliar terrains, and the formidable Parthian mounted archers would test the mettle of Rome's finest. The Battle of Carrhae stands as a testament to the perils of underestimating one's foe. Despite their might and numbers, the Romans found themselves ensnared in a tactical nightmare. Crassus, witnessing his legions falter and his dreams of victory crumble, faced not only military defeat, but a tragic end that would echo through the annals of history. Some sources suggest he was killed in a skirmish, others that he was captured and executed by molten gold being poured down his throat, a grim nod to his insatiable thirst for wealth. Marcus Licinius Crassus, his name etched in the annals of Rome not just for his wealth, but for his ambition, his victories, and his defeats. While the world has transformed since the days of Crassus, the essence of his journey, the successes and pitfalls, echo still, offering us invaluable insights we may refer to as the Timeless Tenets. Calculated opportunism. In chaos and adversity, there often lie opportunities. Crassus's real estate strategy is a testament to this, as he turned Rome's vulnerabilities into personal profit. The power of alliances. No matter your strength, collaborations can elevate your ambitions. The first triumvirate showcased the synergy of money, military might, and political influence. Know your limits. Ambition, while a driving force, can lead to one's downfall if not tempered with prudence. The Parthian campaign stands as a stark reminder of the cost of underestimating challenges. Diversification is key. Crassus's diverse interests, from silver mines to slave trading, highlight the value of not putting all one's eggs in a single basket. And finally, find your leverage. While it's true Crassus skirted many moral and ethical lines with his fire brigade tactics, this was the strategy that separated him from other real estate tycoons in the region at that time. These are the things Forbes magazine may forget to mention. Business is and always has been a blood sport. Ruthlessness is a prerequisite. This was an especially brutal time in history. But even today, from Bezos to Jobs, there are countless stories of the titans of industry finding leverage against the competition and crushing them mercilessly. While you may not be burning down your competitors' offices and offering to buy them back for pennies on the dollar, there are times when it pays to be a bit ruthless and use leverage if you have it. That said, it is important to find your line in the sand to adhere to your own moral code. But if you're successful, there will always be competition for what you have. That competition will not hesitate to eat your lunch if they ever get the opportunity. Don't give them the opportunity, be ruthless, find your leverage. Crassus's life offers a rich tapestry of lessons, a blend of entrepreneurial spirit, astute strategy, and human fallibility. As we navigate our modern world, these timeless tenets serve as guiding beacons, reminding us of the intricate dance of ambition, strategy, and humanity. For while the eras change, the core tenets of success, strategy, and human nature remain surprisingly consistent. Marcus Crassus, like the many titans of time we will explore, offers more than a history lesson. He offers a blueprint for understanding our present through the past.
Titans of Time!
We hope you enjoyed our first video. If you're interested in hearing about more Titans of Time on their road to riches, you can like, comment, or subscribe to let us know.